Wait, 20. Stop.
And an alley to run. He finds an opening past the 40. And down to the 27-yard line. A huge play there right off the bat. 48 yards. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16. The Patriots into the red zone for the first time. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Regular. Wait, 20. Wait, 20. Woo!
Throwing now is Brady. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
There's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
4 down. Chip. 20. Wait, 20. 58, boys. 58, Mike. Rip left. Kill. Tom. 58, Mike. Let's go.
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Double tight. One play at a time now. Hey. Reset.
And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Michael Bennett's versatility, being able to play any position along the defensive front, allows him to make those types of plays. He finds good matchups and gets into the offensive backfield.
And there it works for a tackle for loss. So a nice drive on the road. You come in, you take the ball down, you get 3 points.
Yeah, points are a must on an opening drive, right? So they moved it down efficiently, got it done. I think that bodes well for their chances moving forward in this one.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Solid gold. Tight end. Tight right. 13. Back. Goal. Hey.
Foles. And complete to Zach Ertz. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Go.
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
Great.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on his first drive. Instead, 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Strong right. Great. Zebra. Tonight. 52's the mic. Silent.
Now Foles. His throw incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. And that takes us from second to third down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since.
Go, go, go!
Here's Foles. It's complete to Golden Tate. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Be alert, be alert! Flat, flat. Let's go!
65, 65, 65.
Tempo, tempo, tempo. Tempo, tempo, tempo.
52's the Mike. Watch Mike. Watch
Greg, 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 Greg. Tempo, tempo, tempo. Flat, flat. Gold, gold, gold.
They'll look to throw. Aguilar has it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Nelson Aguilar, 49 yards. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the three-point kicker. Exactly. You put it through the post, that's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That'll go as a loss of 5. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. On 3rd and long, it's Brady. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Philip Dorsett, 83 yards. And the Pats able to cash in for 6. And I think I saw that right. You tell me if I'm wrong. That was just a fly route, just a go. He wins.
Sometimes speed, just pure speed, is going to win. I don't care how athletic you are on the other side of the ball. When a guy's that fast and he can just take off, if a quarterback has time to throw the ball and release it when he wants to, that's the end result. Nothing you can do about that. He was just a better athlete on that play.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Football going back over to Philadelphia here, and this is a team who 6 weeks ago really looked lost, but then they won 5 of their last 6 to get to the 6th and final playoff spot, and then they defeat Chicago on the road.
Yeah, Nick Foles, he did it again, didn't he? Who would have thought that he would have to hop back in as he did last season, help carry this team not just to the playoffs, but get a win in the first round in Chicago in a cold weather game? How about Nick Foles? He just keeps doing it. Now they've got to go to New Orleans and take on the #1 seeded New Orleans Saints.
And only 2 number 6 seeds have ever won the Super Bowl. Steelers in 05 and the Packers in 2010. They're trying to become number 3. Works over the middle. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah.
Looking for Tate, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Obi Melifonwu. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Well, with that incompletion, Charles, a big story, as it always is come January. Head coaching changes around the NFL. If you count the situations in Cleveland, in Green Bay, that's 8 openings all told.
And that's about the number people were starting to predict somewhere around mid-season. I think out of all of them, the Marvin Lewis situation in Cincinnati, he had been there for 16 years. Many thought he might stay, but it seemed like it was a mutual deal where he decided to step down. But out of all of them, there may be 1 or 2 that may recirculate within the league and be a head coach at another spot.
Tough for Steve Wilks after just 1 season to be let go.
Yeah, that doesn't happen very often in this league. He was the unfortunate recipient of way too many injuries on his team. Never got a chance to get off the ground.
Here we go.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
I got 87. That's speed, boy.
Wide!
Single.
Shotgun now for Brady.
No.
And the 3rd down pass falls incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. Now that we sit in the postseason, let's talk about some of these awards we've been hitting on all year, Charles. MVP, what do you think?
Well, I think it's going to come down to Patrick Mahomes, the quarterback at Kansas City, Drew Brees, quarterback New Orleans, and Aaron Donald, the defensive tackle for Los Angeles Rams. I ultimately think that Mahomes wins this award. I think he distanced himself late in the season from Brees, and it's hard for a defender to win the MVP.
Rookie of the year, Barkley, or does Mayfield have a shot?
Personally, I would give it to Barkley because he's been there all 16, but Mayfield made Cleveland relevant, put them in a position where maybe we were even talking about the playoffs, and boy, the excitement level has really ramped up. I would not be surprised at all if he walked away with the award.
Lastly, what about Coach of the Year? Does Frank Reich have a shot after starting 1-5 in Indy?
He should be in that conversation, shouldn't he? But I think ultimately it comes down to Matt Nagy in Chicago and Anthony Lynn with the Los Angeles Chargers. I think Nagy's going to win it because the Chargers were picked in preseason to actually win their division or contend. The Bears were not.
Hot. Tempo.
Joker.
Hey, Silver. Go.
I got him.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Past the 20. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Golden Tate, 41 yards. And the Eagles are able to cash it in for 6. Elliott now to add the extra point. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is now 14-10. Elliott now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. 1:57 to go in this first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this.
Hey, Alabama. Alpha. 31.
Brady now on 1st down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. Well, Charles, the All-Pro team was announced a Friday before the playoffs started. Aaron Donald, the only unanimous choice. Let's see, the Chiefs had 4, Bears had 4. What stuck out to you about the All-Pro team?
Well, it's such a great year for Drew Brees at quarterback for New Orleans, the #1 seed in the NFC. Yet he's only second-team All-Pro because Patrick Mahomes had a magical season in Kansas City and deserved to be the #1 guy. How about the Chicago Bears, going from worst to first in the NFC North? 4 players making the All-Pro team led by Khalil Mack. And then when you talk about rookies, the Colts had 2 that made it in Quentin Nelson, their offensive guard, and Darius Leonard, their linebacker.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Wait!
Brady now to throw. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in.
Let's go!
And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. A big play there on 3rd down for the Pats. 57 yards.
Go!
Into the red zone, it's Brady. And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Philip Dorsett with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Pats able to cash in for 6. Gostkowski the extra point, and it's now 17-14. Gostkowski now converted for 3. Now he'll kick this one away. And out now come the Eagles. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Tight end right. 4 down. Check. 4 down.
Flat.
Check 3.
6.
Shift.
Go!
They'll come out throwing here on the first down. It's brought in left side by Tate.
Here we go.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
They don't want it, fellas.
13.
Want it. Keep playing hard, fellas, all day.
1.
Let's get it.
Silent. Greg. Tempo.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Yeah, baby.
Well, while we have a second, let's look ahead to the divisional round of the AFC. Of course, Indianapolis and Kansas City kicking things off. And, Charles, the Colts 4-0 all-time versus KC in the playoffs. They're becoming a pretty trendy pick.
They really are, and a lot of it is because of the strength of their offensive and defensive lines, not to mention how Andrew Luck is playing in his comeback season here in 2018. But Kansas City, the #1 seed, they're seeking to break that trend of losing games in the playoffs at home that they shouldn't. This is another opportunity with Patrick Mahomes leading the way.
Speaking of losing games in the playoffs, Phillip Rivers and the Chargers 0-7, including the playoffs against New England with Tom Brady at quarterback. Can they stem the tide?
This is their opportunity. No better chance for the Chargers to get it done. As I always say to you, if not now, Chargers, when? Even though it is going to New England.
Great.
Tight ends on the Ringo. 4 down. Check.
Go. Set. Go.
Check safety.
Silent.
Check.
Looking to throw. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in.
Go.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. First down now, but that clock rolling. They'll look to throw here. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Jonathan Jones that time, the one who got a hand in, knocked it away. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
He's coming. We got double up.
1-1-1.
Where's 52?
Gold.
52's the mic.
Thick.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long...
Be alert.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. This is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So
Hey,
it's
Silver,
first and goal
Silver.
and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Move.
Hey, goal.
They isolate Jeffrey to the left side.
Thick.
Check.
Flat.
Post to the backfield.
They'll look to throw again. This is taken in by Jeffrey. He's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. Alshon Jeffrey in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles are able to cash it in for 6. Elliott good on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Elliott now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Now the Patriots gearing up to go now. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. And an alley to run. Space to maneuver at the 40. And gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Here's Tate to return. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the 3rd quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
Let's go!
Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Goal tonight.
3 down.
Go.
They run again with Ajayi. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Check it out.
Goal. Great.
Check.
Hey, goal. Sound goal. Zebra.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Caught right side is Jeffrey. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Rush in. Rush in.
Gold. One.
Switch.
Tiger.
Watch out.
6.
He's checking.
Yes, it hit.
Now a shotgun snap as he'll look to throw. He finds Aguilar over the middle. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Double tight.
Greg. What do you, hey.
We got 3 down, but we got to stand up.
Greg.
Check 31.
Let's go.
Staying open.
Let's go.
Now it's a Giant. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
Hey, gold. Sound gold.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain of 32 that time. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting them in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Be good.
Yes, it hit. 6.
Check.
Let's go. 6.
This is a Giant.
Go.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense is getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
3 down. Hey, check. 3 down.
Hey, silver.
52.
6.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's a Giant. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake it the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
3 down.
6.
He's going to get it running right. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now, to stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. And the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
49, check 49.
Check it. Check it. Let's go.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Buying time to his left. Now he's going to let it go. This is caught at the 20. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. It's a big play there for the Patriots. 44 yards.
We got three down. Hey, fellas, we got three. Let's go.
Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
We got 4.
Ozzie.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. And that's caught by Gronk for a Pats touchdown. Rob Gronkowski from 10 yards out. And the Patriots have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
The Eagles coming out as they get ready. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say
Purple
that,
64.
but he also told them, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football and everything.
And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there for Philly. 48 yards.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
4 down.
They run with Ajayi. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Strong right.
Good. 180.
Hey, we got 4 down.
Purple 64.
4, 10-24.
6.
Back to throw. That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Hey, silver.
Double tight.
Set. 180.
Check. Fresno.
6. Go.
They'll try to run with Ajayi. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow.
Oh, I know you
So how many practices have we watched over time where the offense works on scoring late in the game and finding a way to win, as we just saw there?
Just saw it right there. Now can they preserve that advantage that they just got? Elliott now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. One possession game, time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
50. Alert three. Rip.
And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Right. Blue. 51.
He's back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
And that